Hey, 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 this is Seagrove, and I'm here today with Phinnegan Lynch, who's going to be coaching us on the Gardevoir mirror. Why don't you talk a little bit about your coaching service and speak a bit to the mirror?
So I think Mirror is one of the best matchups to practice if you're a Gardevoir player because it's probably the most skill intensive and the one you're going to play against the most. So I figured that was probably the best for me to feature here. But I've been coaching for about 2.5 years, and I just help people out with their lists and their in-game play. And I'm just going to work with Seagrove today and do that.
What's your best way to get in contact with you?
Best way to contact me is through email at cuttertap@gmail.com, or you can send me a message on Facebook. Name on Facebook is Phinnegan Lynch, and those are usually how people contact me.
Okay, cool. I'll put that in the description, and we'll get into the match.
Cool.
Okay. Heads.
Ah. All right, that is a 2.
All right, I'll go first.
Sounds good. All right. And looks like no basics for me.
Okay. Well, it doesn't matter.
Yeah. Ooh, Lelia. It's kind of rough.
Yeah, it is. If I can get Perilous City out before you, it shouldn't be too bad.
Yeah.
Because I got another Lele in hand.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that definitely could work. All right, give me like Eevee Bridget. Oh, I pretty much did get Eevee Bridget. Okay.
All right.
I'll take that.
Um,
That's
so
totally what you're looking for, like every game, pretty much.
I'll take the mulligan, and then I'll draw for turn,
All right.
and I'll play Lele.
Yeah, definitely.
So this is our for everybody watching. This is our third game actually, because I'm an idiot. But I wasn't or it's complicated, but his voice wasn't being recorded. So I've learned a little
100%.
bit about the matchup already, which is good. I
Yeah.
didn't see a Bridget.
Oh no.
Alas. Okay, no Bridget.
No Bridget. Dang.
So,
Okay.
let me look at my hand again.
That's rough.
I have two ends. Uh,
I mean, when life gives you lemons, you make lemonade. So I'd probably say you're gonna go for an N.
yeah, so I don't grab anything, I guess.
Yeah. Do you want to check how many float stones are in there right now? Because what I'm thinking is you might not want to attach, if you have both float stones in there, because you might be able to like attach to an Eevee this turn and
Yeah,
get set up for Magical Ribbon next turn.
I got two floats.
Okay.
So
Yeah. I'd
I
probably
just
just play.
don't grab anything.
Yeah. Don't grab anything and just play.
Or should I grab in and play in? If I'm not playing hand face up, do I grab in and play in? I guess it doesn't matter.
I wouldn't worry about it too much. I think either way works.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, either way, your opponent pretty much knows you don't have Bridget. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, they're probably gonna get the idea. But yeah,
Well,
that's actually what just happened right there was kind of a good example of something I was back and forth on. Is like, do you attach to something when you want a magical ribbon? And I think the answer is actually no. I thought it was yes for a while. Like a lot of the time when I was starting playing that deck, I would attach the fairy to Lele, but I think the actually it's better not to.
okay.
Were you gonna say something?
Yeah. When you have two float stones.
Yeah, when you have to float
What
stones.
if I had prized one or both?
If you've prized one or both, I would attach it. Yeah,
Okay.
that's a great question. Yeah.
So I'm gonna go ahead and play two rolls,
Mm-hmm.
and then
So,
I guess that's it.
yeah, I guess that is it. Okay.
All right.
Might have an interesting game on our hands.
Yep.
Gonna put down the Remoraid. Don't want to float anything because I don't need to use float yet, and it'll just get blowered if I put it down now. So I'll go ahead and play on.
Okay. Great.
Yeah, you're happy to hear that, I'm sure.
Yeah.
So this is pretty weird. We have a game where neither one of us played Bridget turn 1. That's pretty unusual.
Yeah.
The difference is I still might be able to get it turn 2. I don't know if I prized mine. That would be really funny if we both prized a Bridget.
That would be something.
Yeah. Alright.
Alright, you want to cut or?
Nah, it's just.
I'm kidding.
It's always tough.
Okay. Alright.
Got a route, so I'll go ahead and bench that. I think I'll attach DC to. Well, you could have Guzma. I mean, if you have Guzma, then you're not playing. You're not playing a draw sport if you're playing Guzma. It's a tough call. I think I just want to hold it. So I want to play this Ultra Ball, but I need to grab like an Octillery next turn with it, so I'm not going to do that.
Okay.
You'd have to have one of your 3 Guzmas in your hand and a DC at the same time. I'm just trying to figure out if this is worth the risk or not. No, I think it's too high risk of a play. So the reason why I'm not going to touch this here is because the upside to it is I get 1 more attachment off, and the downside to it is the only attacker that I could set up is going to go down, like, right off the bat. So
right.
I think it's just too risky. So
okay.
I'm just going to hold it. And I'll just pass to you.
Okay. I'll draw for turn. Do I play my Ralts, or do I not because of my bench?
Yeah, I would definitely play it still.
Okay. Because I want to get an EV and a Octillery, if possible.
Right.
I didn't check for my Octillery line, so that was a mistake.
Oh, okay. I probably should have mentioned something. Yeah, always want to check for the Octillery line, how many Sylveons, and then I guess in certain situations, like the one you just had, maybe with the Float Stones, but...
So I just Sycamore that?
Yeah, so is that Max Potion, Blower, Mr. Mime, and Sylveon?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, definitely.
Okay. So... okay.
Oh, man, yeah.
Curlia?
Yeah, definitely. Or attached to... So actually, that's probably going to want to go on routes, I would say, because, like... Well, actually, give me a second here. So in general, this is just a general, like, rule I have for myself when I'm setting up my board, is I want to put, like, things that matter on 2 different Pokemon. So, like, evolve to Curlia on 1, and then attach energy to a different... So that there's not too many eggs in one basket, basically. But with that being said, I mean, there's, like, nothing I have that's going to be able to attack that Curlia to knock it out.
Unless you had you'd have to have, like, a Rare Candy, an Energy, a Guzma, DCE.
Yeah.
And
I'm actually only 1 card off from that. That's funny.
Gardevoir.
But in general, yeah, I think in this situation it's fine to attach it to the Curlia, but definitely in general, I would not do that, like, 9 times out of 10, but this time it's fine.
You're going to top deck a Guzma.
Yeah, and then we're both going to, like, feel like idiots. That's funny.
Then I'll pass.
Okay, so you got, what is that? Float Octillery, Fairy, Guzma, yeah, nothing else you can do with that. Okay, cool. Okay, another DC. Definitely gonna Ultra Ball away. Let's see, so if I Sycamore this turn, I'm gonna have to discard these anyway. I don't want to Blower. I definitely want to N. I might even just Wonder Check for an N instead of using Octillery. I don't think I'm gonna thin my hand down enough. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't think I'm gonna have to be able to thin down my hand enough. So I'm Ultra Balling away a Blower and a Candy. Yeah. So Octillery's here. Other cards that you should probably check for are Max Potion and Super Rod. Those are a couple pretty important ones.
Yeah.
In this match. Excuse me. Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and Wonder Tag for this N. And before I play it, I just gotta decide if I want to put this TCE down or not. I think this time there's a good chance that I actually evolve the... Well... No, I want a Magical Ribbon. Yeah, I'll play it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. I'm always afraid when I'm on stream, I mean, this is a little different, obviously, but that I'm gonna, like, shuffle in a weird way, and then people are gonna think I'm cheating or something. Because I don't really understand all that, like, the types of shuffling that people consider cheating and stuff, but last time I was on stream, I was like, playing worse. Like, I was playing Solgaleo with a white Kyurem tech for the Volcanion matchup, and I was Ultra Balling for white Kyurem just because I wanted it to be on stream. I had no business getting it, but
That's pretty funny. Yeah, I'm just get like really scared that I make a mistake. I never want to make a misplay on stream or on camera.
yeah.
I coach like every day too, so I'm like always afraid of that.
Yeah.
Okay, so I did something wrong here. I didn't check if my second Sylveon was prized. But what I'm gonna do is Ultra Ball first. I might end up discarding the Sylveon anyway, actually. Yeah. Here. Yeah, I'm gonna Ultra Ball away the Sylveon. Definitely should have checked if I had two, but I'm gonna do that because as long as it's not prized, that's definitely the right play. Okay, I'm safe. Don't do what I just did. Always check if the second one's there.
Yeah.
Normally I'd go for Artillery, and yeah, no, I am gonna go for Artillery. Yeah, that's just gonna help me set up everything else. So I like that option. Even though I have two candies in hand, I can probably just Magical Ribbon for like a Guardy or whatever.
Okay.
I could also grab routes. Let me think about this. If I grab routes, then I could go Candy, Gardevoir, Gallade. I could also just draw routes off the Artillery. How many routes do I have in here?
So I understand that in a tournament you can keep looking through your deck until you shuffle. Is that correct?
Yeah, that's definitely right. Yeah.
Okay.
And a lot of times, if you just like shuffle like for a second and then look again, your opponent won't really care, but you technically can call them out on that and say like, no, you're done. Your search is over.
Okay.
I've had to do that to a couple of people sometimes actually because they've been like 30 seconds into shuffling and I'm like, no, you can't look at your deck now. That's
Yeah.
totally I think in this specific time I'm actually gonna grab routes because I have the double candy in hand. I just want to grab the Gardevoir and Gallade.
Okay.
Going to Magical Ribbon. Definitely a tough choice. There's like 4 different good options there.
Yeah. That seems good though.
Yeah, I can just set myself up for a really good next turn. Yeah, I'll just go ahead and Magical Ribbon. Gonna grab the Auxiliary because I'm probably gonna play my hand down to 0 next turn. And then grab Guardy and Gallade, as you might think. Now, the one risk here is that I am kind of playing myself, like, making myself vulnerable to Plea, just because I'm gonna candy both of them. But I figure you don't even have a Rouse or an Eevee down at this point, so I'm not too concerned about that.
Okay.
But normally I would be a lot more concerned about that. But anyway.
Yeah. So I drew a DCE, so I think I evolve, obviously.
Definitely.
Floatstone, obviously.
And you have so is that parallel and just a bunch of energy?
Yeah. So I think I retreat and I parallel myself here, even though that keeps me from being able to Lele. It lets me drop off 2 Lele.
Let's see. You actually might not want to even attack with Gardevoir. Let's see. You'd have to bump off. How many blowers have I used? I've used 1 blower. I'm actually thinking you might want to parallel me. Okay, so I wouldn't play the parallel yet because I actually don't think you should Infinite Force yet. What's going to happen if you Infinite Force is you're going to allow me to take or hit you initially with my Gardevoir like for the first time. So you're probably going to damage the Sylveon that I'll just retreat, and then that damage won't matter.
Okay.
And then I will basically have initialized the 2-shot because I got to hit you with my Gardevoir.
So
first.
should I take this off? I shouldn't play this?
Yeah, I might just hold that for now and probably just attach the DCE and maybe hit me for 60 instead.
Okay, and then where do I Secret Spring?
That's a good question. I wouldn't put it onto Gardevoir. Yeah, I think the routes is good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then
Or
energy
maybe
drop.
even to actually maybe even to Lele you could do 80, and then that's good. Yeah, 60 is fine. Okay. Draw. Got blower. Don't want to play that. Just gonna do everything I set up before. Auxiliary, double candy into Gardevoir and Gallade. Yeah. Nothing for me to blower off, so I don't want to play that. Another thing is there's pretty much no reason for me to premonition here because I'm already going to Abyssal Hand 4 out of the 5 cards. Some people still do it, so I just figure I should mention that. If you're getting 4 or 5 cards, obviously don't.
So why not if you're going to... Are you going to use it at the end of your turn? And then, because you're going to be using Sylveon.
Right. Yeah, that's let's see. If I don't, there's a chance I don't attack with Sylveon. That's a good point, though. Maybe I can see it. Let's see. So if I don't attack with Sylveon, then it's worth it definitely to wait. But if I do, then I shouldn't. So I should probably figure out now if I'm going to attack with Sylveon or not this turn. Probably want to keep setting up my board, but I do already have a Gardevoir, a Gallade, and an Octillery.
Yeah, that's a pretty good board.
I think I might even just go for a Fairy Wind this turn. So basically, since I don't know what I'm going to get this turn, I don't know what cards I'm going to draw yet. Here, let me set these back. I feel like it's a little bit better just to not even do it, because the only benefit that I'm going to get out of doing it now is maybe this one card is what I want.
Right.
And, you know, maybe that one specific thing. And I really don't want much right now, right? Like, I have pretty much everything other than Routes. So I feel like that's the only benefit. And then if I do decide to attack, getting the right top deck on top, it can be huge. Because, like, maybe I get the Routes and I draw Candy, and then among those top 5 cards, there's a Gardevoir, and I get to switch it on top. So I feel like the benefit, if I do end up attacking with one of these, is a lot higher than the benefit of just rearranging them. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah, just because I'm not sure which one I'm going to do right now. So, best land for 5. Okay, well, now I didn't draw a supporter, so I kind of wish I did use Premonition, but...
Doesn't mean it's the wrong move.
Right, yeah. That's a really important thing to remember. A lot of people will forget that. Just because you didn't get the right outcome doesn't mean you did the wrong thing. Okay, well, maybe... Let's see. So I definitely want to get a Routes. I could probably discard 1 DCE. This blower's not super important. But that is my second blower, though, so you could parallel lock me out of benching anything else. I probably don't need Kirlia. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and Ultra Ball away Kirlia and double Colorless for a Routes. Maybe not, though, because, like, you could parallel me and then I'd just have to dump it anyway. This matchup takes so much thought, I swear. Well, I know I definitely want to attach to Glade, so I'm going to do that first. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, just because I am afraid of the parallel, I think I'm not even going to bench it yet. I'm going to wait till I bring the Sylveon back to go for that. So I'm just going to Magical Ribbon. Okay. Yeah. Oops. And for what it's worth, the top card of my deck was a Kirlia, so...
Nothing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Didn't matter.
Okay, so I definitely want Routes because I want to bench that next turn. I want Float Stone because I don't want to have Sylveon active. And I kind of want to get my own parallel first so I can bump them off before you get a chance.
Yeah.
But...
That's super glary right there.
Oh, these... Yeah, sorry, I'll put them on this side. Is that a little bit better?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah, Routes, Floatstone, and then just Sycamore.
Okay.
Alright, you good to go?
Alright. I don't draw anything.
Jeez.
So should I guess I think I only attach 1 energy unless I attach 1 to Lele, maybe?
Yeah, you could hit me for 80 this turn, and then on the next turn you could finish me off for the knockout. But I feel like if you're going to do that, you might as well just put the energy down next turn, because 60 plus 60 plus 80.
Yeah, that does it.
Right, that's exactly enough, so there's no real incentive to put it down now.
Should I just hold both? Because I can just Secret Spring next turn.
Yeah, I think you probably would. Let's see. Is there any benefit to putting it on Gardevoir now?
If I draw energy next turn. It's the only thing.
Yeah. My fear is that, like, I could end up Guzmaying that Gardevoir and then, like, hitting it before you even have a chance to hit anything using the Gardevoir.
Right.
And then you already have 2 energy, so I'm just doing 30 more damage and I 2-shot it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'd just hold the energy if I were you.
Okay, so energy drive.
Okay, yep. Draw.
More DCs.
Yeah, seriously. I think I don't need any more of those at the moment. Okay, definitely want to bench this now because I know I'm going to bring back the Sylveon, so Floatstone that, bench that. Nothing for me to blower. I'm not really too concerned about Parallel anymore, so I'm probably going to Ultra Ball that. Can't attach 2 DCs in one turn, so I might as well drop that too. Unless I'm going to not play Sycamore. No, I'm definitely going to play Sycamore. Yeah, Ultra Ball away the Field Blower.
Okay, why are you definitely going to play Sycamore?
Because you haven't played a supporter in like 2 turns, so
Okay.
I definitely don't want to end you.
Right. I might, if it were me, I would just hold my hand this turn. So why are you gonna? My question is, why are you gonna Sycamore rather than hold both DCE and get an attachment those on both 2 turns in a row?
Yeah. I might. Let me see. Let me look this one more time. So I have no DCs discard. I kind of can just afford to discard a DC right now. I'm not too worried about it, actually. So here's my thinking. I have no DC discarded. Um, Things are going real slow for you.
Yeah.
I already have another curly I can get, so I'm not too concerned about that. I don't need blowers, so I basically just have a lot of stuff that I'm not too attached to. I'm kind of okay with discarding all of it.
Okay.
The DC is the only thing that would like kind of hurts, I guess. Um, so I feel like I just want to take advantage of the slow start you have and really just kind of go in.
Okay.
Yeah. So I am gonna. I mean, let's see. Do I even want Ultra Ball now? There might not be like any benefit to that, frankly. There's like nothing for me to get. Let's see. If I have an Eevee in there, I could just grab that to thin it out. Yeah, I'll just do that. So I'll drop the blower and the DCE to grab an Eevee, just because I want to thin my deck of one more dead card.
Yeah.
Grab the Eevee. Oh, another big thing that I want to mention about using this deck is like, I'll shuffle that more in a second, but what I like to do is check how many Ultra Balls I've used before and after if I'm trying to decide if I want an Abyssal Hand, like before Sycamore. So like if I realize there's 3 Ultra Balls in here and I know I can get like 2 or 3 cards before I Sycamore, a lot of the time I will Abyssal Hand first or before I end, either one, because I know I'm going to get like a good amount of cards. But if I've only used like say 1 Ultra Ball or none, then I have a higher chance of just like Abyssal Handing after I play the Sycamore or the end, because I know there's a good chance that I draw into one of those and I'll thin my hand down.
Okay. My experience, especially recently, is whenever I Abyssal Hand before I Sycamore, I regret it.
Yeah.
So can you explain that again? So you're saying you Abyssal Hand, you won't Abyssal Hand before you Sycamore if you have a lot of Ultra Balls left, because you're likely to be able to Abyssal Hand after you Sycamore.
Yeah, and it's not every time either. Like these are just kind of general rules.
Okay.
The other thing is I have Gallade, right? So I can probably Premonition to put like the cards that I want to draw now on top, so that when I Sycamore, I don't end up having to discard like a bunch of resources.
Okay, yeah. That makes sense.
Yeah. Um, and even and a lot of times, like even if I know that I only have 1 Ultra Ball left, I might just Abyssal Hand after I Sycamore, because like I know I have Premonition, I might only need 1 card, so I need to just get my hand down to like 4. So it just depends on the situation, but that's just like a pretty important aspect to consider as your Ultra Ball count when you're thinking about when to Abyssal Hand. I think a lot of people kind of skim over that and don't even really consider.
I would not consider that.
Yeah, it makes a big difference because it's like the number one way to thin down your hand before Abyssal Hand, so
Right.
it'll maximize the number of cards you can draw into in a turn. Yeah, and I touched that last turn, I believe, so I'm going to put this down now. Right, that was last turn.
Yep, you haven't attached yet.
Okay, just want to make sure. Sorry, I'm taking a really long time
That's
because
fine.
I'm explaining everything.
That's good.
Yeah. So in this case, I am going to Premonition first because I do have 3 Ultra Balls discarded, and I'm only going to get 2 cards, so I can probably make sure that I don't draw into any like
Right.
crucial resources. So Premonition, just going to try and grab some dead cards and put them on top. Guzma's definitely not a dead card, so I'm going to put that down there. Secret Spring, I can do this before I Sycamore, so that's perfect. Candy, I probably want afterwards, and Lele, I'm probably not going to need any more Lele this game, so definitely want to put those on top.
Okay.
Pistol Line for 2, grab those. Then I can Secret Spring. Okay, so do I want to go for the knockout on that Lele? I could. If I'm going to do that, I would need a Choice Band or another Gardevoir. I feel like that's a little bit greedy.
Yeah.
It's basically here or there.
Well, you have to. Okay, yeah.
Were you going to say something?
I was gonna say, because you're saying it's a little bit greedy, but you need an fairy anyways to attack.
Right, yeah. Definitely. I'm also thinking about using Gallade, so that's another thing I was thinking is like,
Okay.
maybe set this here, attack with that this turn. But I think I don't want to make it easier for you to knock out the routes, so I think I am just going to set this on the Gardevoir.
Okay.
That'll make it possible for me to take like a big knockout next turn. Because what I'm thinking is I can set up a lot of energy on this, and the only real threat you have right now is that Gardevoir. So if I
Hmm.
can set up a lot of energy on this and Guzma and knock it out, I get rid of like the only thing you have going for you.
Right.
Yeah. This is a mean game.
That's fine. This is good.
So I'm just gonna sycamore away those. And okay, I got the Curlia, so I can do that
And the
next turn.
choice.
Yeah, so I actually can pull that off.
Okay.
Um, yeah, I think that's the right play. It's a little bit iffy because you could return knockout my Gardevoir, but I think that's pretty unlikely. So I'm
Yeah.
feeling safe for this. There's a lot of things you can do to manipulate it in your favor, though. Like, I just explained a lot of things, a lot of little things that you can do to make sure you maximize the number of cards you get, getting the right things and stuff like that.
Right.
So, like, obviously, I am getting lucky, but there's definitely little things I'm doing to make my chances better.
You're creating your luck.
Yeah, I mean, you haven't really had an opportunity to create your luck, but
Right.
a lot of times you can. Yeah, so I'm just gonna go ahead and infinite force that. Or did I? Yeah, I did already premonition.
Yep.
And take them all.
I don't know what's bring active here. I have a float, and for that I would think a Lele, and then float the Lele, but I don't know.
Yeah, I like that. I think you're right.
Okay. So I'll draw for turn. Boo.
It's rough.
I could also just 30, 60, 90, yeah, 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. No, then I'm 10 short if I attack with Lele this turn. Like 10 short of a two-shot with Gardevoir the next turn.
Yeah. I think so. Just to put this out here, in a tournament, this is the turn where I would scoop.
Okay.
I'm not saying you should right now. I'm just saying like
Right.
for when you're in a tournament. Yeah, I think your best shot is just to hit me with Gardevoir and then just pray that I can't get the return knockout.
And I don't attach, right?
No, you don't, because then my chances of getting that knockout are really good. And
Yeah.
also, you're gonna two-shot me either way without any more energy attached.
Right.
You could go and like throw one down on the other routes if you want.
Okay.
It's not bad. I suppose you could have done that last turn too, but either way.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, it doesn't make a big difference.
Okay. Yeah, and I'll.
Just
There's
120.
no way I want a Twilight. No. Okay.
Yeah, I think you're good with that.
I was just thinking if I had like a ton of consistency cards in here, but I don't. I got 3, but okay, yeah, so I just hit you.
Okay, so I'll take that 120 and draw. All 3 Guzmas in my hand. Nice. Okay. So how many energy am I gonna need? I got 3 right now, kind of 4 with the choice band, and you have 1, so I need 3 more, which is basically a DCE and a fairy. Only have 1 DCE left, so a little bit of a low chance that I'll end up getting that. I could just like Guzma something and Sensitive Blade. That gives you a chance to kind of come back, I think. So let's see what I want to do here.
Why does that give me a chance to come back?
So if I like Guzma something and Sensitive Blade, like knock out our routes, then what I'm thinking is maybe you have Guzma and you Guzma my Gardevoir and knock it out.
Okay.
And then yeah, you get 2 prizes, and then after you get 2 prizes, maybe you get a supporter, and you might come back into the game. So I like to be very what's the word? I don't know how to explain it, but I like to make sure there's like no outs if my opponent is in a bad position.
Tyrannical.
Yeah,
I'm just kidding.
tyrannical. There you go. Oppressive, maybe, like very controlling. I'm not gonna be able to Lele anytime soon, so I think I'm gonna Ultra Ball that away. Unless I don't want to get the Gardevoir at all. You know what? I'm not even. I was kind of worried about the plea because like I do have candy, and this is maybe a candy, but like I think just based on your board state, I'm not too concerned about that. So I'm just gonna Ultra Ball away the Corellia.
Yeah.
It's a little risk, but I'll take it. It's a lot of energy. Okay, take Guardy.
And then one mistake I make when I play with Gallade, if I haven't played it in a long time, is sometimes I'll Premonition and then Ultra Ball. And sometimes that's a good thing to do, but like in this instance, it would have been really bad.
Yeah, I've definitely done that before too.
Um,
I might actually go for an end this turn, believe it or not. So Red Candy Nagardi. What I'm thinking is I'm only going to get one card off this Abyssal Hand if I go for it. And I know there's only one DC left. Considering there's like, what, like 10, 12 cards left in my deck, I'm probably not going to hit it. Kind of want to play end just so that I can get the... I mean, you still have 6 prizes. I might be just getting too greedy here in general. I maybe should just take the 2-shot knockout. Yeah, I think I'm just going to slow down here and not try and take like a big energy knockout. So if I have it on the premonition, then I'll go for it. But if I don't, then I'm not
okay.
going to.
And all you need is
Premonition.
you need a DCE, right?
Right, yeah. So 4, 5. Let's see, how many cards are left in deck? 3, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, so I had an unfavorable chance of getting it. So that makes sense. Basically, all I need at this point are more energy, so I definitely want that on top. And then next turn, drawing a Super Rod might be good. Let's see, how many energy do I have in here? None. Okay, maybe Super Rod isn't so good.
Well, if you're not gonna KO me, it's solid.
Mhm. Yeah. I'm just gonna put the Flowstone on top because that's probably the most expendable card. It's just a card I can like put down if I want to Abyss Sign later. Okay, so Fairy and Float on top. Just gonna Secret Spring down here and just go for the 2-shot. You're gonna be able to knock me out though. That's really annoying.
Yeah.
I think I'm ahead enough at this point. That's okay. So Secret Spring number 1, Abyssal Hand. Secret Spring number 2. Don't want to commit more energy to something that's about to get knocked out, so I could just retreat. Maybe I should do that. I can only have you for 60. Yeah, that's okay. I'll just Infinite Force for, I think, 150.
Yeah. Okay. I'll draw for turn. Yay! I can't afford Eevee at this point.
Yeah, I think that's kind of a lost hope.
I guess I have to get a Lele
Yeah,
to
definitely.
draw. Yeah.
Mhm.
So I'll drop. Do I drop Parallel? I think so.
Yeah, because it's not going to help you by playing it to limit my side at all.
Okay. And then I get an N, right?
Let's see. How many? You
Yes.
actually might want Sycamore, maybe.
Oh, because you already have only 4 cards.
And I have
Okay.
Abyssal Hand too, so like
Ah,
I
true.
can draw whatever. Yeah. How many did you discard a candy early on in the game? I think that was this game.
I don't think so.
Oh, maybe
I
that
think
was
that was
our
last game.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. Okay. Well, if that's the case, then you probably can just Sycamore this turn and be okay.
I only have 1 Sycamore left in the deck.
Oh wow. Okay. Yeah, N might be better than. Yeah, N might be better than. Yeah.
Okay. I have 1 in prizes, and I used 1.
Gotcha.
Okay. I forgot to get the Layla.
Oh. Yeah. And you could
Okay.
probably throw one of those fairies down
On the
one of those
routes.
bench routes. Yeah.
Yeah. That would be Secret Spring, I guess.
Right.
It doesn't
Yeah.
matter, probably, but it might.
It might. Yeah. Definitely want to just be safe and
And
Secret Spring.
I'd shuffle my N back in my deck. There it is.
Oh, okay. All right. So Red Candy Gardevoir or Red Candy Gardevoir.
Yeah.
Or Red Candy Glade. Yeah. Either way.
Well, I got a Curlia. I should put it on this one
Okay. Yeah.
to spread value.
Exactly.
And then Infinite Force.
Okay.
Alright, oh wait, I can attach.
You can. Let's see. Should you?
I think so, because I don't have a Gardevoir. I think I can put it here because... I think I can put it here because you want to knock this out.
Right.
So I think
Yeah, I
it's
don't
okay.
really want to knock up the Curly. Yeah, I think that's fine.
Then should I put this one here too? And or should I have 3 energy on one Curlia then? Should I do this instead?
I think you're still better just keeping them spread out like that.
Okay.
Yeah, because like you might even when that becomes a Gardevoir, you might still only want to have 2 energy on it.
Right.
Yeah.
Did I have a hand, or did I just play my entire hand?
You had a hand. I think you had like an N, a Guzma, a Sycamore, or something like that.
Yeah.
I think you might have discarded your hand on accident or something.
I did. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, no problem.
This is why I get warnings at tournaments. Okay. And which are going to be prize penalties now. So it's a good thing, but okay. Knockout.
Okay. You got your prizes?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Oh yeah, I don't have my dice out for mine. I should do that. I'm at 4. There we go. Okay. So like you said, I definitely just want to target the active. Way better to do with Gallade because I give 1 prize instead of 2.
Right.
How many cards in your hand?
6.
6. Okay. If I play this and I only have 1 left, so I kind of am inclined, don't want to play it.
Okay. Okay.
What?
In my mind, are you not going to Sycamore either then?
Yeah, I'm thinking about just playing no support at all.
Okay. But you have to because you're going to hit with Gallade, right?
Yeah, I mean, unless I want to go in with the Guardy. It's not perfect. I mean, I guess I could just go in with Guardy. Because I don't want to... I just don't want to play any cards.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, maybe I do have to play then. The game's getting close to being over anyway. I guess I can go down. Yeah, that's fine. And I'll go ahead and put another... Let's see, if I put 3 energy on this, that's okay. I'll just wait. I have enough energy left anyway. Yeah, I'll play that end. Maybe should have dropped the floatstone. That's okay.
Just to thin?
Yeah, just to thin it out. Because I'm probably not going to need it much anymore.
If you had very few energy left, would you play the floatstone to thin?
Yeah, I would. See, the thing is, like, I'm at a position right now, though, where I have, like, 3 Guzmas left and, like, 5 energy left.
So you don't care about floatstone. If you had, like, no Guzma and maybe 1 energy left in deck, then maybe you wouldn't?
Yeah, I would be making, like, a very strong effort to thin my deck, but, like, since I still have so much good stuff left, I'm not too concerned about it. I kind of just like keeping my options open.
I mean, like, playing the floatstone. Because then the floatstone's really valuable for a stall, right?
Yeah, I mean, the floatstone's probably not going to do anything.
In this game, right? But I'm saying if you didn't have any Guzma or energy.
Yeah, I think if I didn't have any Guzma energy, I probably would put down the floatstone to thin.
You would?
Yeah. Because, even if you do Guzma something or whatever, it depends. If I don't have any double colors left and there's, like, no way for me to retreat Noctillery, I can't really put it down.
Okay.
It sort of just depends on the situation. Like, if you've played 2 blowers, then I probably can. It's,
Okay. Yeah, there's a lot of factors. Okay.
So I'm gonna go ahead and premonition now. A couple Guzmas, already have Guzma. I guess that max potion could help me.
Yeah.
Might want to NU next turn, I guess. So I guess I'll put the N on top and then max potion next. Doesn't really matter which order, frankly. And I don't really need super rods, so I'll just do that. And then I can Secret Spring. I don't want a Secret Spring. I want to just wait. Yeah, I just want to wait. I don't want to give you more energy just in case you could get like a Guzma knockout, so I'm just going to wait an Abyssal Hand for 1. I don't really care about max pushing Sylveon just yet. Yeah, and I'll just Sensitive Blade for the knockout.
Okay. And I promote Curlia. Or no, Taco Alex has got a float.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. Evolve.
Maybe I should have expression on top. That's okay. Alright. So
I can't Guzma.
Yeah, you don't want to take one prize. That's really bad.
I
And
can.
oh
I
my
might be able to
gosh,
match
can
one
you?
of your Gardevoir.
Yeah, you can. Well, that's crazy.
240. Yeah, let's do it. I don't get
That's
any
crazy.
cards, but
Yeah.
attach, Secret Spring, Guzma.
Oh my gosh.
Literally the exact 5 cards I needed,
This is crazy.
or 4.
Mhm.
Yeah, and then Infinite Force for knockout.
Okay. Well, now I'm really glad I put that max potion on top because I'm gonna need that right now. Okay, so I'm gonna play that. Uh, Things are getting a little bit scary.
Yeah, I got so lucky. That's awesome.
All right, so let's see. How am I gonna prepare for this? So I can hit you for once this, and then I can follow up by hitting you with something else. How many energy are on that?
6. No, I'm sorry, 5.
5. Okay, so I can just
And a
follow up with
choice.
a Lele. Yeah, I can probably just attack with a Lele, so I'll just go ahead and attach to Lele. I don't want to try and set up another Gardevoir because who knows if that'll actually happen or not. Yeah, I'll just go ahead and play N.
Okay.
Another huge thing in this matchup is just getting Octillery into play at some point, at least by the mid game, because like in your position right now,
I have to get a Guzma or I lose, right? Basically.
Yeah, kind of to a degree. Well,
I could get another Gardevoir, but you're probably gonna find a Guzma.
right, yeah, I have like all of them left, I think. But yeah, that's just a really important aspect is getting it out at some point. And if you did have it, I'd say you probably end up winning this game.
If I get the Guzma?
Or if you had
Yeah.
an Octillery in play. But yeah,
Oh,
if you
yeah,
did-
yeah. I think so. It all comes
You
down
should
to that
still have a
top deck.
decent number of outs left.
How many Guz? Well, do I have? I don't have any more Lele, is the thing.
Okay, maybe you don't then.
So I have to get a Guzma on these 3 cards.
Jeez. Good luck.
Thank you. I was playing against someone, and they were playing Gardevoir, and I didn't end them because they had to Guzma 2 turns in a row to win. If not, I won. And they Ultra Balled for Lele for Guzma. And then I was like, okay, I'm not going to end him because he has to have a Guzma and an Energy, and I know he doesn't have a Guzma or a Lele because he just Ultra Ball Lele'd for it.
Yeah.
And so I didn't end, and then he top decked the Lele and won, and I was like, but
It's annoying.
I did not get so lucky. All right.
So I'm just gonna Abyssal Hand now, and then Premonition afterwards, because I want to give myself the best chance of getting the Guzma, because that's the only card I care about at this point.
Okay.
And I just drew it anyway, so...
Why do you... What's Guzma do for you?
Well, it wins me the game next turn. If... Because, like,
if you knock... Okay, yeah. I thought you meant
Yeah.
for this turn. I got you.
Yup. And then I'll Premonition, and I guess I should just explain really quick what I'm saying. So, if I Premonition beforehand, I'd get to look at 5 cards to get me the Guzma, and then I draw 3. But since I'm doing it afterwards, I get 3 first, and then I look at 5 more, so I'm effectively looking through 8 cards. Yeah.
That's good thinking.
Yup.
Because you don't need it until next turn.
Right, yeah, if I needed it this
Okay.
turn, I would do it before. Just gonna throw down the routes, because I don't see a big downs... yeah, well, yeah, that's fine. I'll finish it.
Yeah.
What
were you think? What could possibly be wrong with benching it?
If something goes really wrong here, and I, like, hit you, and then you end, and then one-shot me, then you have 1 prize left, and I whiff Guzma, then you can Guzma routes
Okay.
and kill it. That's the
But if
only
that
thing
happens, like,
yeah, the Octillery's right here anyway,
Yeah.
though, so that's, same
because
thing.
Gardevoir's
There's
got too many energies. Okay.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
I'm thinning cards now because, like, the whole game is pretty much figured out at this point, so there's no
Yeah.
real options left, so it's like, might as well. Yeah, now Premonition. I probably should have done that after Premonition, but shouldn't make a big difference. I don't even really care what I draw. I guess Floodstone. Why not? Actually, that could matter. And I'll just go ahead and Sensitive Blade for 130.
Okay. So it's do or die. Well, I guess yeah. Well, I don't know that because if I don't know your hand, but
You could probably expect it.
well, I get delayed. But I don't think that matters. Oh, I have it in.
Yeah. You do? Yeah.
So I guess
I
I
think.
N and then premonition, or I could hit you with Gallade. Well, I don't know. I don't want to do. I don't know. No, yeah, I have to do that, don't
Yeah, you do. I think the first thing you do is play on though,
I? Okay.
because like you can pretty much 100% ensure that, or infer, not ensure, infer that I have game
Right.
off that hand. I'll probably get it here again too, but it gives you a chance. Yeah, and you definitely have to retreat, because like if you don't retreat, then I'll just get 1 energy and knock you out with Lele if my math isn't bad.
Yeah, you're good. So I get 2. I got Super Rod and a Guzma, which is nice. Do I Super Rod? I don't think I do. Well, yeah, I could Super Rod for Lele.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that would be it. I think it's worth it.
Let's see. So I think before you play it, you just got to think about what you want to do next turn, and how you're gonna end up winning this game if you can.
I want a Guzma.
Yeah, you do.
And energy would be good, I think.
Mm-hmm.
So
You have 5 energy on the Gardevoir, did you say?
yeah.
5. Okay, so let's see. Another thing I just realized actually is if you retreat into the Lele, I'm not sure if you would have 3 energy on you, would Energy Drive knock you out? So do 2, 4, 6,
No,
8, 10.
I would miss it by 1.
If I were to use Energy Drive on those.
Oh, if you energy drive, then yes. But currently,
Yeah,
I
that
would
would
miss it
still
by
be
1.
knockout. Okay. Well, never mind that. Let's see, energy. Yeah, I guess you could super rod back 2 fairies in a Lele.
I don't have 2 fairies.
Oh, okay.
uh,
I'm not sure it's worth it then.
yeah. Well, how many Ultra Balls do I? I think it is worth it because I've played 1 Ultra Ball. So
That's true.
if you
Yeah,
if you end me into an Ultra Ball, I can win off that.
that's true. Well, I can't end you anymore because that was my 4th one.
Oh, was it?
Mm-hmm. And you do have
Oh,
premonition.
then yeah. Yeah, it's probably not worth it. Yeah, probably not worth it.
It might be though, because like if you premonition now, you have like a much higher chance of
Getting energy.
getting it for a supporter, because like all those Ultra Balls turn into an out for a supporter.
Yeah. So I should. Well, I have Guzma though.
Right, and I actually don't think you'd have enough cards to Ultra Ball away, even if you did draw the Ultra Ball, so maybe not actually.
Okay. So hold it.
Back and forth, back and forth. Yeah, just hold it.
Okay. So I'll go ahead and premonition.
Yeah.
Put an energy on top.
What are your other options?
Ultra Ball, Rare Candy, Eevee, or Sycamore.
Yeah, I'd probably go Fairy and then Sycamore, and
the
then
rest
wouldn't
won't
care
matter.
about the rest of them.
Okay. And then I do retreat. I guess I drop the DCE. It probably doesn't matter, but.
Yeah, I'd drop the DC.
And then, I guess bring up Gallade. Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely.
And
You
then,
could actually drop. Oh wow, wait, no, that doesn't matter. I was gonna say you actually could drop the fairies, and that way you can actually super rod them back. But
But I already have a fairy on top. I don't want to shuffle my deck, right?
yeah, I just meant like
Later.
later on. Anyway, we're getting. I think,
Oh, okay. Should I do that? Yeah, I should. You're probably. I think that's good. Well, there's a chance you play a.
I don't know. I think we're getting a little bit caught up.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
think we should just keep going.
Okay. And then I'll Sensitive Blade for 130.
Okay. Yeah, there's like 100 different things you can overanalyze in this
Okay.
matchup.
Well, you
Okay,
got the
yeah.
Guzma, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, I just goes with the Guardy and then
Alright.
Sensitive Blade.
Well, that was good.
Yeah, I think that was probably a really long game. I didn't intend for it to go that long, but I was trying to explain everything.
No, yeah, that's perfect. So why don't you go ahead and say again, like where people can, how people can contact you for coaching.
Yeah, totally. I just wanted to know it. Actually, I did prize my Bridget too.
Yeah.
That was like that's too crazy of a coincidence for me not to mention. But anyway, yeah. So you can get in contact with me through my email. That's usually how people talk to me. Is just at cuttertap@gmail.com. Just send me an email
Okay.
there.
And I'll put that in
Um,
the description.
yeah, that'd be great. And you can just send me a message on Facebook too if you're Facebook friends with me. My name is Phinnegan Lynch. This is kind of how the coaching usually goes. Usually, what I'll do before we get into the actual games and like descriptions of the matchups and stuff like that, I like to look at a deck list and like kind of ask the person I'm coaching, what they're preparing for or what they think the meta is going to be like and things like that, so that we can make sure we adjust the deck to be exactly the way it should be for that tournament or for just practicing or whatever it is. So I don't just do the end game analysis. I do a lot of work with the deck list as well, and I usually take notes about different things and send those to the people after the session. But yeah, I think that's about it.
Okay.
Definitely check out cuttertap.com and shout out to PPG Games or PPG Pro Play Games and Ultra Pro. I think that's all I got.
All right. Awesome. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.